Fuck on me! What is up, guys? Today, I do not look as orange as I usually do, but today we are on the best Burnout game. Now, before you guys start saying, Burnout 3 was better, Burnout 3 was better. I've said this before in videos, so if you've been following the channel for a while now, you probably already know what game I'm talking about. That is Burnout Paradise. It has everything all the other games have, and then some. Burnout, an open world, still has all the great crash modes. It's awesome. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take out the Corsair Duststorm Super Turbo, and we're going to go ahead and just play a bit of Burnout Paradise, because this game is freaking awesome. It also gives me a good opportunity to speak about the spiritual successor, which is coming very, very soon, and actually has its own code name. I think it's code name Idaho. Now, I'm currently playing on a new save. I have my old save, but it's at home, sadly, on a different PS3. So I can't really do much about that. But the amount of time I put into this game is just a tad bit ridiculous. This was one of the only games I ever got close to platinuming, that wasn't very, very easy. I remember, trying to get the last few, and I just couldn't do it. I had, all of the licenses done. I had, the platinum license. I love this game. It's so good. Right, so I've just started a stunt run. We're going to see if we can get a decently high score. I'm going to say 1 million would be fantastic. Did I ask you to say anything? So I haven't played this in a while, and the physics are very much weird compared to any other game I've played recently. Right, we're going to see if we can get a barrel roll flat spin. Oh no. Oh no, I'm going straight in the water. Well, I don't think we're going to get 1 million, if that means anything. To be quite honest! No! That was so good! Can we even get 100,000? That's the main fucking question. Right, we're gonna see if we can get that barrel roll again. Oh my god, we are so going out of bounds. I'm going to kill myself. Right, let's go and make this a bit interesting. Let's leave the quarry and let's go out to the open road and see if we can make any difference. Right, I know for a fact, I think there's a super jump around here. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we'll take this super jump. Oh! And there's another one. Let's go. This is going to work out in my favor, I guarantee. Ah, oof, oof. What the fuck? What on earth? How has that happened? How has that happened? What on earth? I am shocked. I'm absolutely shocked. What on earth? I've never, ever, ever seen that happen. I'm not complaining, though. I'm not complaining, though. That was freaking awesome. We actually might get a good score now. Oh! Shit! I speak too soon all the fucking time. We got close to 1 million though. 800k. You know what? I'm gonna say that's basically 1 million. I was not expecting to do that well that time. I thought I was gonna do very, very poor. To be honest, if we carried on going this way, there's a lot of stunts on this little route, so we probably would have got 1 million. So that's my fault for being an idiot and crashing out, really. Right, I feel like doing a race. Let's find a race. Oh shit, there's one right here. Oh. That was a power park. That was basically a power park. Now, let's go ahead and talk about their new game that they've got coming. So, if you didn't already know, the guys who made Burnout 3 and the original Burnout games actually left EA a long, long time ago to make their own indie studio. Since then, they made kind of like a golf game, like a crash mode for golf, basically, with golf balls. I can't do this speaking and driving thing at the same time. And recently, they've also been working on a Burnout spiritual successor. Now, this is something which I've talked about many, many times in videos, but now they're actually making really good progress with it. They said they've done tests for the game, and that they are actually in, real deep development for it now. And they've called the project Project Idaho. Now, obviously, this is probably just a working name. I imagine it's probably going to be called something like Crash the Game or something like that. I don't know. But I imagine it won't be called Project Idaho. And I'll bring up some pictures now. They've actually got some working concepts and stuff. And I can't wait. It looks freaking awesome. I actually can't wait to see what it ends up being like. The one series, alongside Need for Speed, Midnight Club and Forza, I have a real, emotional attachment to. Burnout was a big part of my childhood. I played a lot of Burnout, whether it was Legends or this game or I think it was Revenge. Those were the games I played growing up alongside Need for Speed and Midnight Club. So, I've got an emotional attachment to Burnout. Now, obviously, the next one's probably not going to be open world. Now, obviously, that's kind of to be expected because they're only an indie developer. They've got pretty much like only minimal funding, so it's not going to be like an EA AAA title. But that doesn't change the fact of how hyped I am for this next game, like at all. It's definitely up there as one of my most anticipated titles for whenever it comes out. I'm not sure if it's going to be this year or like next year. But regardless, I am looking so forward to it. Criterion were a really good developer. They really were. They messed up with Most Wanted, and there's stories behind that to why that happened, you know. Regardless, they had 2 years development for that game. They should have done better, but they were a good developer. I'm not going to sit here and say they didn't make some of my childhood best games. When I first heard Criterion were going to take over Need for Speed back in the day, I was hyped, because I actually really did enjoy Hot Pursuit 2010. It's just a bit sad how they kind of just disappeared, and now they're making Star Wars VR. Because they did make some of my childhood favourite games. They really honestly did. Right, I want to try something a bit different. Let's get into a speed car. I'm not sure if we've actually unlocked many. It's so early on in the game that it's still giving me tutorials on how to use speed cars. I'm not a retard! Right, I want to repair my car before we go into a race, because otherwise that's really going to annoy me. This feels so slow compared to that dust storm I was in a minute ago. What the fuck? It makes me think though, like, if EA were to revive Burnout, how mad would it actually be? It would be ridiculous. That game would be absurd, especially with the resources they have now with Need for Speed as well. Because there's some crossover, like you could cross over little things like street lamps and, you know, signs and traffic cars and stuff. That's what they did in the older games. So it would definitely help both the series, actually. Right, here we go. Race to the summit. I know exactly where this is. I say that. I'm probably going to get lost now. Right, I'm just going to follow these guys, basically. Right, we need to make sure we keep this Burnout out. Ow. Do I carry on going straight or do I go round? That's the real question. I'm just going to have to go straight. I'm just going to go straight. I'm not sure if that's a bad idea or not. This thing, oh my god, it feels so slow. This game came out when there was a period of really good racing games. I'd say this was in like the last kind of section of really good racing games, because kind of after this it kind of died out a bit. It's sad to say, but it is kind of true. Like this Midnight Club, I liked Undercover. I know a lot of people didn't, but I quite liked Undercover, so you know I'm gonna include that on this little list we've got to go in. I know a lot of people like Blur. That came out around the same time. There was just a lot of innovation and things that were changing around in the genre at the time, and like we don't really get that so much nowadays. That's one of the things Criterion did really well, with the innovation side of things. They really changed the game in terms of racing games. I actually did know where I was going all that time. What on earth? That is madness! I've remembered the map after all these years. Oh my god. Fuck's sake. Of course, as soon as I say that, I missed the fucking corner. I've got no words. I need some momentum right now, because they are literally right behind me. Go! There we go. Now we've got some momentum. Let's fucking go. Here we go. This is how you chair. Oh my god, what on earth? The wheels just locked out of nowhere. And with that being said, we are now across the line. I hope you guys enjoyed this video on Burnout Paradise. If you did and you actually want to see more, please let me know down in the comment section down below. But that's been it from me today. Again, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have an awesome day. Stay safe and peace.